from BG Trading. Hope you're doing well. Today is 14th of July 2021, and I'll be talking about PayPal getting to buy now pay later market and literally declaring war to Afterpay, Zip, and so on. What's going to happen with Afterpay and Zip, especially Zip, because that's one of the stocks that we trade. And if that's the end, it's doom. And also the fact that Apple also is launching its own buy now pay later system. Let's have a look. Just want to remind you guys, this is not a financial advice. It's just us from BG Trading sharing with you how we apply our strategies, how we buy and sell stocks, how we avoid FOMO. This is one of the most important things. How we avoid FOMO when we buy stocks, how we set up targets, stop losses, and much more. So if you like the way we trade, guys, please subscribe our channel and hit the like button. Very important for us. I even ask you to share this video with someone that you believe will be adding value to. We also have a free Facebook group, which is right here, Buy Growth Sell Strategy for Share Traders. Make sure you answer all the questions in order to be added on the group. Otherwise, you'll be rejected. So all the information will be available in the description below. And our VIP program, if you want to know our trades and have access to more dedicated information about how to apply BG Trading BGS20 strategies. Okay, let's go straight to the headlines. This is financial review. No late fees as PayPal's turf war with Afterpay begins. This is one of the articles, and I'm going to be putting the link of this article at the description below. So make sure you read, but don't get really stressed or freaked out about that. Make sure you actually just apply a strategy, because once you apply a strategy, that should be fine. You'll be protected anyway. And I'm going to show you in a minute. This is another headline. PayPal crashes the payment party. Okay, so you have PayPal coming to the fact they're going to not charge late fees, and the fact that significant percentage of the revenue for Afterpay, especially, and Zip, come from late fees. And then everyone freaked out. Another headline here is the Australian. I don't subscribe to the Australian guys, so just sorry about that. But I have the headlines here, which is Afterpay, Zip tumbles as big players Moscow in. Whatever those guys say really doesn't matter, because they're just writing articles so you can read. So you make these headlines, and then one of the interesting thing is this paragraph here. Late fees are arguably being held back the wider use of buy now, pay later, according to research published by PayPal. Now, look, listen carefully to this one, which shows about 55% of Australian consumers have not used buy now, pay later, and half of this said because the high late fees. Seriously? Is that because a majority of Australian population doesn't need this sort of service? Is that because if you're using Zip and Afterpay, it can affect your credit score? Is that because you still have access to credit card and everything else? It's not accurate information anyway. I think what Australians do best, I'm not Australian, I'm from Brazil, guys, but I've been living in this country long enough, like 16 years, and I get the feeling, because we run other businesses, Australians are loyal to brands, to good quality brands. Brands that will, regardless of the fees, will serve well, will be able to provide a great platform, great service, and a great product. Okay, PayPal is still good though. I'm not saying like PayPal is good, but it's very bureaucratic. We run PayPal in some of our accounts, some of our businesses, and every once in a while the account goes blocked. So it's very bureaucratic, and sometimes, like for the speed, you can set up account with Zip and Afterpay. It's still not an argument what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is you shouldn't really worry about too much about this. I think the market has overreacted. Let's jump into the stock now, so we can analyze Afterpay and Zip. Now let's jump into zip analysis and then what was the effect of this bombastic news to the share price. Okay, now everyone knows that all the buy now pay later sector got hit, got smashed. Most of the stocks down about almost 10% storm stage this morning, and now it's 12.10, and Zip's trading 7.52. Okay, but uh, what I would say is, regardless what's happening, what the media says or anything, you really got to understand that you need to use this strategy. Again, it's not because I'm gonna prove right now why you need to use a strategy, and then once you use a strategy, you are pretty uh, you're pretty comfortable, and you can sleep at night as well because you know you have a strategy there in place. You bought at the right place at the right time, especially knowing when to buy. So I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. I'm gonna open part of my portfolio here. Okay, so just this is Zip today, down 9%. Look, we're still up 8%, 8.6, 8.6 is 18%. So obviously it's hurt us to see um, 6,750 down in one day. But look, the fact is that we're still up. We're still making 5 grand out of this if you sell right now. Okay. And most important, we're not losing money. And that's because, once again, we knew when to buy. We bought right here at the bullish intersection level 2, when we had the first bullish intersection level 2. Okay, and then we waited. We had another confirmation of a bullish intersection level 1 here, yellow line crossing the green line. Okay, then what we did, that we made some money out of this trade, and then we're still holding some of the stocks that we had, and now we're still up. So why would we worry about, really? Okay, so because we bought at the right time. This is critical. A lot of people don't understand. We actually making money out of the trade by buying the stock at the right time. If you buy at the right time, all you need to do really get the stock back to an average level, and then we're gonna be making money. Okay, rather than waiting to obviously we've been talking in previous video, waiting for Zip to go to do all times high and all these sort of things, which is not the case now. But mostly important, we still, if you buy the right time, you don't have to pray every single day for a Zip to go back to $10, $12, or $14, whatever price people pay for that when it was formal. And again, like obviously, as soon as the distance between the SP, the share price, and the SMA, the red line, increases, and then that's when we start entering into a formal area. At the moment, as you can see, it's trading sideways. Okay, now I believe, as I say, like I believe this is potential overreaction of the market. But again, like we don't know, what we're going to be waiting is to see how it closes today, whether the stock is going to or the sector will recover by the end of the day. If not, we want to see whether the next few days will be positive, or still going to be another long red candle. If tomorrow going to be another uh, long red candle, obviously we're going to cease holding Zip until we have a first confirmation that that stock is potentially bouncing back. So what you want to see tomorrow is to see whether it's going to close the green. Okay, that's what we want to do. If it's still red, then obviously we will potentially get out, and even if we break even, that's fine, no worries. Now, but mostly important, according to the fundamental of the company, is still going to be positive. Company is still growing, Zip still growing, especially now acquiring the other two companies, one in Europe and the other one in United Emirates. So I think will be still a lot of growth anyway. The market is massive, so there's a lot of growth. And then what we want to do is we want to be mindful to play to actually trade with the leaders of the market, because the smaller ones, they might going to be disappearing sometime within the next 12 to 24 months. We don't know. I just saying out of my my mind. Now, Afterpay, pretty much similar movement. If again, like if you have a user strategy, you will be buying, potentially buying here this first square upon a bullish intersection. We didn't trade Afterpay this time, but you'd be buying at this bullish intersection level one, and then still, or if you miss that, you would be buying here because the stock was holding above the yellow line, and then you would have sold the stock. Even if you haven't sold here, you probably will be looking at sell the stock upon the next couple of days if it still trades down, and if it actually does a bearish intersection level one, the yellow line crosses the red line, then obviously we want to get out of this if you're holding it. But mostly important, look, this is the difference. It still be about 17% up on Afterpay, or even if you bought here, you still would be up about 15%. So look, that's why people that do trade correctly using strategy, they don't really need to worry about these sort of things. But now people who buys into FOMO area, and that's when it becomes critical, and that's when the emotions start taking over, and then that's when people start selling at the lows and buying at the highs. Again, just need to use this strategy, guys. This is my take on Afterpay and Zip. I believe, look, obviously short-term overreaction, but the leaders will prevail. Market's still massive, and I believe there's a lot of potential for growth in those all these stocks. Afterpay coming to the market was all the news anyway. We knew that last year when Afterpay first announced. Apple coming up to the market as well as buy now pay later could be a little bit disruptive as well. So we already know this news, and but look, again, those guys, they are leaders, and then with the leaders, obviously we want to stick with them, and as long as there's growth potential, and then we keep using the strategy, we can keep trading those stocks, and then you still keep making money out of the share price swings. Cool. Hope that makes sense. Hope there was some valuable information for you. And if you have any questions, please put in the comments below. Well, we'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay cool.
The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand, and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.